Yes. Thank you, guys. My name is Jordan. That does not give you permission to tell me that you know a girl named Jordan. It does not give you permission to tell me how she spells it. I don't care if it's with an A, with an O, or with a Y. And if she spells it with a Y, that is Jordan, not Jordan. You guys are great. Thank you so much for coming out. Keep it going for your host and your bartender. Killing it. Thank you very much. My last name's Macias. For those of you who don't speak Spanish, it's a very easy breakdown. So it's Macias. Mas, more, Cias, chairs. So that makes me Jordan Moore Chairs. Thank you very much. Thank you. Kind of sounds like the world's like lamest mafia member. Like, oh, that's Frankie Bricks over there, because you know he kills people with bricks and stuff. Oh, that guy, that's Jordan Moore Chairs. If you got like a wedding or a bar mitzvah, he's your guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy to know. I got the Mexican from my dad, obviously. And it's kind of weird because like when they named me, especially for him, being Mexican wasn't all that tight. So they kind of were like, oh, let's give him like a white person name. So like they won't know that he's Mexican because I married a white woman. Because they wanted it to be like Jordan Macias. They wanted it to sound like their son went to Coachella. They didn't want it to sound like their son goes to Coachella. You know what I mean? But it's nice being Mexican. It gets you in a lot of because if I tell someone who is Mexican, like, oh, my last name's Macias, they're like, cool, and I'm Mexican, that's it. But if I tell like a white girl at Trader Joe's, like, oh, I'm a little Hispanic, they're like, I'm 164th Cherokee, so I get it. I totally understand. My dad was a stoic guy. He's one of those guys who didn't say a lot, but he got a lot through with the words that he used. One time we were fishing off of a dock, and I fell in, and I was kicking around and stuff, and I just hear, Jordan. And I looked up, and my dad was sitting there with a cigar, and he goes, if I have to ruin this Cuban cigar to save your life, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And he taught me two things that day. One, how to swim, and two, my life isn't worth a Cuban cigar. Thank you for applauding for that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's funny because he's Mexican, but he's the reason that I felt guilty for my white privilege because I actually, had a dad. All right. But he died, if it makes you feel any better. So there's that. I have a couple of dogs. I have this one little French bulldog, because look at me. And the French bulldogs are really dense, so they can't swim. And I didn't think that he would ever try, but we were out by the lake one time, and he just fucking took off into the water. And he got like 6 feet out, and he turned around, and he was like, Dad, I don't know what to do. And I was like, why do I want a Cuban cigar right now? And why do I have an erection? This is weird. Leave me alone, don't shame me. I love my dad. Oh, this is going fucking great. I'm excited to be here. So my mom's dating now because my dad's dead. Remember, you were there. She's having trouble. The last time she was dating, Jimmy Carter was fucking up the gas shortage, so it's been a minute, right? And she was showing me this conversation she was having with this guy, and she's like, well, what's this mean? Like, how do I respond to this? And I was like, oh, Mom, it just means that he likes you. And she's like, well, what do I say? Like, what's it mean so I can, respond? I'm like, Mom, that's not what's important. What's important is you stop showing me dick pics. Thank you very much. I always thought my mom was like a creative and artistic person. She would always reuse antique bottles in specific ways. So you'd always have like really pretty colored bottles with like flowers throughout the house. And I always thought that was really cool until I realized that my mom was just an alcoholic who liked Bombay Sapphire. Aw. Hell yeah. But yeah, she, hold on, I'll get there. She and I have always been close, me and my mom. I got there. Really close too, like, cause like we made out once. Everybody else too. I figured. But it's not entirely my fault, I guess. I watched Indiana Jones at a very young age, and I saw Harrison Ford just macking faces, and I was like, oh shit, you can kiss like that? Next time I have to kiss someone, that's how I want to kiss someone. And so flash forward to the next day, and my mom's dropping me off at baseball practice, and she's like, okay, Jordy Poo, give me a kiss, mama. She calls me Jordy Poo, shut up. And in my head, I was like, I got this. So I ran 2 rows up the minivan, and I grabbed her face, and I just thought, wah, 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 wah. And she slapped me. The best part is, though, my brother was in the back seat, and he saw everything happen, and I became his Indiana Jones, and he was like, oh shit, you can kiss like that? Next time I have to kiss someone, that's how I'm gonna kiss them. And so my mom kicks my ass out of the van, and she's like, okay, Jack. And it's weird because, like, at that point, if, like, one kid tries to make out with you, you should probably cut your losses. Like, I felt like she was going back for seconds at that point, right? And so my brother, 2 rows up the minivan, whoa, 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 and she kissed him back. He was always the favorite. Fucking guy. I'm married. Thank you. A lot of people tell me that I don't look like I'm married, which hurts my feelings. Someone told me that yesterday. He's like, you don't look like you're married. And I was like, this is a really weird way to start off a prostate exam, but okay. We just got back from vacation recently, but my wife makes more money than me, so we just got back from my wife's vacation recently. Thank you. It's tough when your partner makes a lot of money and all you make is bad jokes. So I try to compensate for that. What I do is I'll just spend just all day just cleaning the apartment. And it works perfectly for her because she likes to spend all day telling me I did it fucking wrong. One day I couldn't stand it. One day I was like, honey, I'm cleaning the apartment for you. You can't talk to me like that. And she took my Xbox away. But it was her Xbox. You guys are great. You guys are doing great. When we were on vacation, she likes making friends when we go on vacation, so we went out to dinner with this couple. Dinner was great, everything was fine. When we got back to the hotel, they sent a text to the group chat saying they wanted to have sex with us. Yeah. Yeah. And that's when I realized I wasn't playing footsies with my wife at the dinner table. Awesome. I'm a little petty though. She tells me she wants the dishes done all the time, which is, I don't like doing that. I have my one day, shut up. And she told me just the other day, she's like, honey, I'm sick and tired of waking up every day and seeing dirty dishes in the sink. And I was like, honey, just stop waking up. We just had our gender reveal party, actually. Yeah, thank you. That usually gets more of an applause. You guys are forgiven. But we did the baseball thing where it's like filled up with like pink smoke for a girl, and like blue smoke for a boy, and like purple for non-binary. Whoa, fuck you guys. I was observational without being derogatory, and I had to Google what pink and blue as a color make. I deserve more than that. Thank you. So she tosses the ball up. Friends and family are all over the place. And I hit it and just, and the smoke's white. And everyone's like, well, what is it? Is it a girl or is it a boy? And we're like, it's an abortion. It's my mom's favorite joke. You guys want to go a little darker? You think you may? Yeah? Thank you from the person who I don't know. I put my dog down last week. I know. The crazy thing is I cried more when I put my dog down than when I put my dad down. Because my dog would actually play catch with me. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Have a good night.
Here we go for Jordan Macias.